Hey, thanks for tuning in. Now, it's widely agreed that any digital transformation requires a transformation office to run the transformation projects and to ensure proper implementation into the organization. I've personally been working with and in transformation offices for more than a decade now. This is more than 10 years. And now I'd like to share some of the observations I've made, also based on very recent successes. While transformation office is required to drive transformation, I've found it's not enough. Basically, the transformation office is meant to drive the projects and then hand them over and into the normal organization, the part of the organization that runs all the daily activities, the business as usual, or BAU as it's called. In reality, while this sounds right and should be doable with coordination and alignment between the transformation office and the organization, this is also where the problems really arise. The business as usual organization is simply not equipped to receive the transformation projects built and ready to be implemented. There are several reasons for this. The digital transformation projects are just that, digital transformation initiatives. And common for those are that they operate at a different clock frequency than the traditional organization. Everything is much faster and, of course, much more digital. This in itself requires a different set of competencies and capabilities of the organization, which the BAU team does not possess. And here is the problem. To cut a longer story short, I've found that successful transformations need not only well-designed transformation programs, they also need a new injection of people into the business as usual organization. The incumbent organization need a new set of capabilities and skills, and some of these must come from the outside. Of course, it's to a large extent possible to train and upskill the existing teams, but new blood from outside is required too. This may sound controversial and provocative, and it might be, but this is what's required to make your transformation a success if you want to do more than just incremental improvements. Of course, this raises also a complete new set of challenges, especially with respect to organizational change management, as the BAU team naturally will resist this kind of change, as they're worried about losing their position in the company or even their jobs. And this could be the case. Don't forget this. So you will face resistance. You cannot forget that you're responsible for running and growing a business and not a charity organization. And to secure a successful future, tough decisions may have to be made in the short term. It's inevitable. On the positive side, this seemingly radical change can motivate a larger part of the incumbent organization to wanting to change, creating in the long run a more competent organization in general. This kind of transformation requires the buy-in and understanding from the board of directors and your company shareholders, as the voices from the organizational resistance inevitably will reach them. And this is where and when the top leaders must stay strong and support the transformative leadership. This is not an easy task, but hey, if it was, we wouldn't be needed, would we? Now, I hope this was inspiring, albeit a little tough. Thanks for listening, and good luck.